I'm going to save the top. There you go. And now I'm ready to start working on the JCMs. So again, it's a case of bending the arms up and down, moving, adjusting every body part, and seeing where the problem areas are. Very similar to doing the weight mapping, just testing every pose. Okay, got a little bit of poke through there, so I'm going to fix it in my modeler. You need to be base resolution to export an OBJ, and I think I'm going to leave it off on this one. And I'm going to turn collision against Genesis off and turn smoothing on. Okay, I think I might like it better when it's not turned on. Use the name that you copy and pasted from the properties. Right. Set it up so that the last morph is always at the top. Just makes it easier. Alright, threads top. I can turn subdivision on and off with my tab button in Modo. And I can see where the issues are. So I'm going to use my push tool, turn symmetry on, and then just keep on adjusting it until I'm happy with the look. I use the push tool and the smooth tool. Being careful with the smooth tool because often it'll loosen the U edge just a bit more than what you want, like there, and then you have to adjust it again with the move tool just to close up the gaps. Again, I'm not too worried about the buttons because I'm going to replace them with rigid follow node buttons. Export the selected object, and now I'm going to import it into Dev Studio with MorphLoader Pro, reverse deformation on, deltas only, and accept. Now it'll overwrite the morph that was there before. Just turn it back to 100%, and there you go. Morph fixed. Now you can keep on continuing to test the rest of it. Oops, bit of poke through. Again, I'm going to fix that with a custom morph. Alright, I sped it up a little bit again so you don't have to watch through everything. I'm fixing the little poke through. Taking it back into Dash Studio with Morph Roller Pro. Same settings, but this time you have to turn it on. Make sure that that's on. Alright, and then I'm going to do ERC freeze, and the only one you want to have on is the new morph that you just created. So I've got bend selected and I did the ERC freeze on that. There we go. I noticed I've got some morphs favorited from the previous top, so I'm just going to deselect them. You don't want them sitting in there. Alright, and just keep on cleaning it. Keep on cleaning every file. Tweak every JCM. This is the tedious part of doing clothing. Okay, so that's the end of doing all the JCMs. All I've got to do is save the figure, and next up is working on the full body morphs.